Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. It is Toy Jones checking in with you guys. Gonna go live here and talk about how your credit score is actually calculated. Do you guys know? I know a lot of people think, oh, I'm paying my utilities on time, but I don't see them posted to my credit report. Well, the reason for that is not part of how your credit score is actually calculated. So I'm going to share with you how it's actually calculated. It's only a few parts as to how it's calculated. But before I do, I want you to like, share, and tag this video so that your friends, your family can be able to utilize this information as well. So go ahead, like, share, and tag this video so someone else can know how their credit score is calculated. So the first piece is 35%, which is the largest piece of the pie. That is your payment history. You might wonder why, you might have paid your bill late and how did my credit score go down 50, 80 points and I was only late one time? Well, remember, that is the biggest portion of how your credit score is calculated. So you want to make sure, if you don't do anything else, is to pay your bills on time. Pay them on time. The other portion is 30%. That's your credit utilization. So what that means is you want to keep, let's say, your credit cards down 30% below what the credit limit is. So for example, if you have a credit card that is $500, you want to keep it below $150. You don't want to go over that. If you do, that's going to take your credit score down. So you want to make sure that you don't go over 30%. The next area is the length of credit. Guys, your length of credit, it basically determines your credit worthiness. So a lot of times this is where students, young people, new citizens, residents, that's where they can struggle. Why? Because they don't really have a payment history. So if you don't really have a history, you can't show that you have credit worthiness. And then having short credit or no credit, that means there's no track record, again, to prove your credit worthiness. Now, 10% is the number of accounts. So what that means is people with more than enough accounts tend to have higher credit scores. So when lenders look at them, you appear to be more credit worthy. Excuse me. So the credit bureaus take into account the average of all of these accounts. So opening several new accounts at once may cause your credit score to drop. That is normally an indication that you may be in some type of financial dilemma. And then the last piece is 10%, which is the types of credit. Guys, you want to have a mixture of credit. So the mixture of credit, that can be personal loans, auto loans, credit cards. You don't want to have just a whole bunch of credit cards. You want to have a mixture because the credit bureaus, look at what types of credit you have. They like to see a mixture. Hey, Tamika, thanks for tuning in. So guys, let's see, Leah, hi Leah, hey Jamila. So guys, that is how your credit score is calculated. So again, you got 35% payment history, 30% credit card utilization, 15% length of credit, 10% numbers of accounts, and 10% types of credit. You want to have a mixture of different types of credit. Also, like I said in the beginning, let's say you don't pay your utilities on time every month. Well, that is not reported to your credit. Most times you have to go and have it unpaid for a while and it goes to collections. Then it's reported to your credit. But you paying on time every month, it is not reported to your credit. That is not part of how your credit score is calculated. Now, guys, I want to inform you of a program where you're actually able to get credit for paying the largest bill that you pay monthly. But in order for me to share this information, I actually want you to inbox me. Inbox me and request for that information so I can share it with you. So I want everyone to make sure that they like, share, and tag this video. And if you inbox me, I'll share with you how you can get credit for paying the largest expense that you pay monthly on your credit report. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'll check back with you on tomorrow. Have a good night.